Okay, sound check. Can you hear me fine? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This looks good. Stream is on the green. Yep, it's running good. All right, I think we're live. Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to the live stream. I hope you're having a nice weekend. Everybody's feeling better than me that just had COVID. Luckily, I am feeling better. I still might pause a little bit to let my throat relax a little bit, because otherwise I'll just start coughing a lot and it's not going to be very fun for you guys. But I am feeling better, so thank you guys for the uplifting messages. That was really, really cool. And yeah, well, today, because I don't want to spend too much of my energy, sorry for that, we're going to do somewhat of a more relaxed flight. Especially because the last one, which was supposed to be very interesting, turned out to be extremely interesting, as we had a runway overrun. And I actually wanted to do something. I wanted to do like a mini investigation on what happened, why it happened, what were the causes, like dive deep inside of what exactly happened there. But I didn't have the time to write the document, so it's going to be just a chill cruise. We're going to be looking out of the window. I haven't flown in Brazil for I don't know how many years. So I'm actually very curious to look outside of the window, even though it's only a sim. But we're running map enhancement, and that means we're going to have some ortho photos to look at, which is really, really good. So, yeah. Now, welcome guys, SyncCrashFart97. Hey, let's deliver some boxes. Absolutely true. Welcome to live stream. Tazzy, hello. Are you going to come in or not? I want to see your 7.6 there. Aero Digger, hey, welcome to live stream, man. Great to see you here. And Golden Age, Servus, and hi. I mean, I think Servus means hello in German. Might be wrong, but I think that's it. Welcome, man. Great to see you here. Tango Kilo, hello. Found your channel when I was trying to learn the Tupolev 154 liver content. Keep it up. Thank you so much, man. I hope your 154, I mean, my video about the 154 helped you out. Apart from the part where I get out of the runway, of course. But I hope you learned something from there. And thank you so much, man. Welcome. Glad to see you here. LPCB plane spotting. Hey, welcome to the live stream. Guys, LPCB plane spotting, it's his birthday today, so everybody wish happy birthday to LPCB plane spotting. Feliz aniversário, muitos parabéns. Diniz, grande, grande abraço, pá. SyncCrash107, we're ready for stream. Oh yes. Floppo, hey, welcome as well. Golden Age, how's my favorite Australian doing? Hey, that's cool. Yeah, man, Tazzy, you were supposed to come with us. Where are you? I don't see you anywhere here. Or are you asleep? I don't know. Anyways, we are here in Vitoria International Airport in Campinas, in Brazil, and we are flying both A321s freighters that the company operates. Now you can see there's another pink Azul airplane that is actually as well an A320 freighter. It's flown by Emil. Cool, we're actually operating both A320s that the company has. And oh, look at that, who just spawned. Latam 76. Tazzy, I'll be on tonight as well. Oh yeah, and by the way, guys, Tazzy is running a channel as well. He will be live streaming from his perspective. He's going to be flying the 767 of Flight Factor. So if you want to see his perspective, you could probably just click on his username and jump on his channel. Yep, at least I can do that, so you guys probably can do that as well, and you can see both perspectives. Now, I am not running real weather because we're running as freight, and usually freight operates either during the day or very early morning. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing. Sorry, not during the day, during the night. We will be operating during the very early morning, and I want to see the sunrise, and I want to see how is the outside view out there. Because, as I said, I basically never flew to Brazil, and I just want to see how it looks. So that will be very, very cool. Oh, there you go, Emil. Did you just post the link of? Oh yes. So there you go, Emil. Thank you so much. And oh, Tango Killer just joined as a crew member. Dude, thank you so much for your support. welcome. Welcome as the official crew member. You are now... What was the first... Oh, I don't remember. Is the first one just a crew member? I think so. Or not? No, wait. You have like different types of I forgot the name. Whatever. Welcome, man. Thank you so much for joining. All right, this is looking good. Weather's looking fantastic. Gonna have pretty much clear skies all the way down there. Gonna fly close to the coast, which it is gonna be cool. And we will be flying to an airport called Vitoria, located again near the coast. It's not a big city, but it looks really, really cool even for default scenery. And I'm running Sim Heaven X America, which is cool. So yeah, we're gonna be flying absolutely full today. I want to see how's the performance of this A320. I haven't flown the 320 for a while, so should be pretty cool. Oh, there's another. Is that a 320 just spawned? Oh yeah, another 320. Azul. That's probably Mike. Mike, nice livery. I like that. I actually like that. All right, let's go into the airplane. I want to depart before the sunrise, so I'll probably just tune back the time a little bit. Let's get into the cockpit. This is the Toliss A321 base CEO with the KOSP sound pack. A must-have if you have any Toliss product. I mean any A320 product, because it's only supported for the A320 family. And we have the Carda IAE engines installed as well for maximum beautiness. So let's go, let's get inside. Oh, and of course we got the freighter mod, which as it looks got some updates, and now you actually do have a cabin. I wonder if you can open this door. Probably not. Or maybe yes. Let me see if I open the forward cargo. I didn't open it just for a simple reason, because when you go into the outside, while you can see the door open, there is this just black thing which doesn't look very nice. So on the outside view, I just prefer to keep it off. But it's cool that they actually modeled the interior, so that's pretty nice. Alright, can I get in, please? No. I just popped a screen. Alright, I'll just do this. And I'll need my light. Why is the oxygen mask on, though? Aviation flashlight. Let's go. So let's start with the basic stuff. As usual, the parking brake is set. We're chocked, but always confirm that. The speed brakes are retracted. The flaps are up as they are on the outside. The weather radar is off. Very important. Engines are off. The thrust is on idle. The gear lever is down. And now on the overhead, we got both wipers off, because if we move those on a dry window, we might scratch it. And now the battery is above 25.5 volts, so let's go battery 1 and battery 2. And external power. Now I can switch off the flashlight. Have a nice seat. Let's go here to the tablet. I'll open my checklist already. And let's go weight and balance as well. While the airplane does its self-test, I'm not going to touch anything now, and I am going to go into Navigraph and Navigraph charts, because yay, now I can finally have the full package. So I'm going to unload this flight, and I will delete it because this one is the old one, and I'm going to import a new one from SimBrief, which is this one, Azul Cargo 90902. Let's import that. See our departure. Now I don't like to see my icon there. I think that's cheating. So please switch it off. Like that. Good. And it already selects the charts for me, which is which is pretty amazing. Now I would like to add just a parking chart as well, because it's always good to know where we are. On what position. This is the cargo, so let's pin this one. It automatically goes down there. I would just like to have a possibility of moving this. If you guys know how could I just move this, so like this one goes this way and this one goes this way, because it makes more sense for me. If you guys know how to do that, please let me know. Alright, here's our departure, and there you are again. And then there is going to be our arrival to Big Sock. Now, it is going to be a very interesting approach coming on to Vitoria. There are a couple of RNPs, very interesting RNPs there. And specifically, I want to do for runway 20 the RNP Charlie, which is this one. So I'm going to pin it. And as you can see, we have a nice radius to fix there with an RNP segment, and then a nice visual segment until the very end to the runway, which is really, really cool. And it's going to be looking very nice. So I've pinned that. Do we have the ground charts? Yes, we do have the taxi charts, and we're going to be going for the cargo terminal, which is right here. And I just need the parking spots for Terminal 2, which is this one. So I'm going to pin this again. We have a fewer cargo spots for this one, so we'll probably have to go one of these here, because I think these ones are smaller parking spots, but we'll see. It's not a big of a deal right now. Alright, that's all set. Now I think I can look at my alternate here as well. So our alternate is Guarulhos. This is São Paulo. Beautiful. I don't know why is the weather not appearing here. And there is a way to see the sim brief, the operational flight plan, which I don't know how to do. So I'm just going to simply move my tab with Firefox, and we're going to be analyzing our route. So let's view the PDF. And let's start. So the flight is correct, A321, CFM. Oh no, it's not a CFM, it's an IAE. Okay, because the route is the same, I'll leave the charts open for Navigraph, but I will probably adjust this one for the engines. Sorry, that's my mistake. I think I know why, because initially I wanted to do this. I wanted to do this on the Lufthansa cargo, and Lufthansa cargo A320 uses CFM engines, so we're flying IAEs. View PDF while it does that. Let me just emergency lights on. This goes to auto nav and logo lights on. This way everybody on the outside knows that we actually powered up the airplane, and we're gonna keep going with the rest of the preparation in a bit. Alright, so let's see here. Payload is full, 0 fuel weight, 71.4, fuel almost 10,000, we'll round it up to 10,000. Takeoff weight is going to be 81.3, it is actually above our maximum landing, and we are actually limited by the landing weight, so you know what, I'm not going to be doing any extra fuel on that, because it's literally what we're going to be burning. Our route is good, cost index is 5, cruising flight level 350 with -48. Troposphere is pretty high, so if there would be any weather, we would definitely be affected for it. Oh wait, interesting. Here says fuel 9980, here fuel says 10.1. For what reason? Taxi? Oh yeah, that's probably the taxi fuel. Alright, that's fine to me. Then we've got a beautiful route, and I'm just gonna skip this part. I'm gonna just jump straight into the METARs, no TAMs and all that beautiful stuff. So let's open this, and open this. So right now we've got a wind of 1704, ceiling visibility okay, temperature 20. Oh boy, I wish there would be 20 because it's 37 here. QNH 1024. Forecast is all beautiful. No TAMs, some paragliding activities. Initial procedure, ILS Zulu runway 15 not available. Alright, that's fine. And for our arrival, we've got 150 with 11, good visibility, view at 2023, QNH 1022 looks good. How's looking the forecast here? 250 at 5, good visibility, view 2000, maximum 24, sounds good. Becoming 1906, so this is applicable to us. Not really, this one is though. Yeah, temporarily we might get 17013, and then this is not applicable to us. What do we have here? Ground control, Vitoria frequency. This is unserviceable. Aeronautical permission will be extended by okay. Obstacle, building, not lightened, interfering in the basic plan or door protection zone. Okay. ILS not applicable. RNP Papa 06 not applicable. 00 Zulu 02 not applicable. VOR no. RNP X-ray not applicable. RNP 06 not applicable. Runway 0624 closed due to maintenance service. This is May, from the 20th of the May to 19th of July. So runway 0624 is closed. Okay. It's good to know. We're gonna have to cross it anyways though. And just as an idea, our alternate has some beautiful wind. Visibility is not the best though, 8 kilometers, scattered 2,500. And let's see, what do we have here in the forecast? Anything to worry? No, the wind is good, ceiling and visibility okay, so the visibility will actually get better. Broken 1,500, so will become, yeah, this is our window, so we're fine. Good. And what else here? Runway 10 right, 28 left closed from 7th of May until the 7th of July through 0330, 0759. Oh, by the way, that one probably is 2100, 0830. So it's open only, sorry, it's closed just during the night. Sounds good to me. Everything is nice. Let's just check the weather. Significant weather. I don't anticipate anything. Oh, look at this. Wow, actually SimBrief has the new overlays for the significant weather, while the real-world providers I use for my flights still use the old one. Really nice. Okay, so we've got icing here, turbulence here, but it's all clear from us. Jet stream direction looks like we're gonna have a great tailwind, which is beautiful. So it will shorten us our flight time. Now we do have some segments there. Let's see what's what. Number 4. What is this? Turbulence, severe, valid. No, it's gonna end. It's gonna end at least 15:30 Zulu. It's like it ends in 7 minutes. What about this one? Same thing. Same thing, and it goes from flight level 260 to 390 to 70340 to 70340. Now, we are lucky today because we're just delivering boxes and not people, so we don't really have to worry about turbulence unless it becomes really uncontrollable, but that's fine. Let's just check the infrared satellite to look for clouds. It's always good. Okay, we do have some clouds there. So yes, some few clouds. That's just as reported. We're going to be looking at our weather anyways just before the departure. Okay, this seems like more or less prepared. Let's go into the airplane, do our flows. And let me just turn this to performance mode so I get a little bit of extra performance. And Sync Crash Runner 7, we need a welcome emoji. We have grown a lot. Yeah, welcome emoji wouldn't be too bad. I can't add any more emojis though right now, so we'll have to wait. Okay, so first officer does the APU test, and he starts preparing the rest of the stuff. And while that, we're gonna do first supply on, ground control on. Now I think we need to put this to... Oh, I don't remember what's exactly the button, but you need to press that and then do the CVR test so it gets recorded. This is all fine, all fine. IRS is set to align. Wait for the on-bad light to extinguish. Beautiful, I'll set this to status. Then we've got this strobes to auto. Econ flow seems good because there's only 2 people on board. Fuel pumps off. Engine test. Good, okay, this is all good. No lights there. Fantastic. Let's go arc mode 40, constraint mode on here, nav arc 40. Flight directors are on. Whoops. Check the accumulator pressure, it's actually charged, so that's good. Confirm we do have oil, we do. Just go through the pages. Oh, what's going on here? A bit jerky there. We could do a battery test just to make sure the batteries are fine. We had good voltage though, so it doesn't seem like it's going to be a problem, but let's just do it for the sake of it. Below 60 amps and decreasing within 10 seconds, looking good. Hydraulics are all nice and recharged. Fuel, we've got 6 tons on board, balanced. That's all set. Temperatures are looking good. Doors are open there. Wheel, flight controls, and all one thing. Yeah, cockpit oxygen is looking nice. Okay, now I can. No, I'm not going to use that. Never mind. I can start loading the airplane. So let's go loading performance. We're going to have to load this with passengers because the Toliss doesn't have a freighter version. So what I need is a zero fuel weight of 71.4. So let's go full here. Adjust the CG. Let's do a bit of forward, a bit of aft, and 71.4. So I always prefer an aft CG, 71.4. Like that. 71.4 is on. I'm going to apply the load settings. 29.2 on the CG, looking good. And lock fuel 10.2. 10.2. Yeah, I'll do 10.1 because I feel like I'm going to be flying economically, and then we're going to have more fuel than we require. And that will mean that we'll actually arrive overweight, and then we'll have to spend fuel, so I'll see. Quickly fuel, done. Apply the load settings, done. Seatbelt signs coming on. Fuel pumps on. Let's go into our box, init page, and start loading some stuff. Synchronized not a sound. We had a forest fire since Tuesday. You could come by with your firefighting plane. Have to check the status. See you in 30 minutes. Oh man, that's really bad. I hate wildfires. Forest fires is just so sad. It's really sad. Oh man, that sucks. Alright, so Sierra Bravo Kilo Papa to Sierra Bravo Victor Tango set. Byte Azul 9902. Speaking of that, I need to pre-file the flight plan. That's really important. That's him. Remark, I'll put here cargo flight. Flight plan is filled. Very nice. And we should be departing now, so I am late. Okay, our alternate is Sierra Bravo Golf Romeo. And cost index is 5, cruise 350, temperature is -48. Set correctly. We can go to init page and set the rest of the stuff. So 71.4. And the CG is 29.2. Lock fuel 10.1 set. I can close this, so let's here alternate. Final reserve extra 49 minutes. Sounds good to me. And let's go flight plan, departure. Now runway 15, that's what it says to me. Just confirm this very quickly on the charts here. Still not very used to this Navigraph layout. Alright, 15 it is indeed. And we will be departing via, sorry, oops, close the wrong page. Sec to Alpha to Uremi, insert. And then we've got a couple of airways. Uniform Zulu 42 goes to IMDAB. Return. Then we go direct to Segli. Then direct to Toadette. Oops. And then direct to Mike M1 Charlie arrival. So let's go destination arrival RNAV 20 Charlie. Mike M1 Charlie via. Am I missing something here? 20 Charlie. Wait. RNAV 20 Charlie via Big Sog. Oh, that's correct. Transition. Then I guess no transition. Because it's already via Big Sog, and that's what I need. Insert. Clear the discontinuity. And come down there. Just clear the discontinuity between the alternates, so this way we can understand how much fuel we're gonna have when arriving to our destination. And that's good. Let's just check the flight plan mode on, confirm that everything is as should. So altitudes departing. First is 3,200, that's the first turn, then 8,000, that's correct. And then it actually should be between 8 and flight level 100. Then above flight level 100. 128, there's a waypoint missing there. No, 127 is there, and it's just says flight. Okay, it complies. Fine. 129 above 130. It's correct. Alright, good. Everything is correct. Let's just zoom out a bit. This seems good. This seems good and beautiful. Look at this approach. It's gonna be really nice down here. Now, I don't understand though, the plane still will give you guidance here, but you are supposed to disconnect the automation on this waypoint here and fly the rest of the thing manually, and that's exactly what we'll be doing. Okay? So, good stuff. Last thing I need to do is check, do we have random failures? Yes, we do. Good. This is set on, and I want this here. I want the latest meter here, QNH1024, set on 1, 2, and 3. Set. Beautiful. Now I need to go here, red nav's not required. Progress page. So if something goes wrong, we could always return. I think the runway is long enough here. Yes, 3.2 kilometers. So if something goes wrong, we'll just return. So for this case, I'll go Sierra Bravo Kilo Papa 15. Fantastic performance page. I'll just do a request, and we will calculate and confirm. This is all set. Secondary flight plan. I'm going to copy the active. And I'm gonna go to the very end here and do a new destination, which is gonna be Sierra Bravo Kilo Papa. This way we can plan for the arrival, and for that I need the charts for this airport and leave the approach charts. ILS. Wait, was the ILS active on this one? By the no temps. ILS Zulu not available, so it's only the Zulu that's not available. We can go for the ILS X-ray, and that's what I'll do. ILS X-ray, no star. I'll go Mupip just because that's a waypoint that's farther away. Insert, and this way we have our alternate set. Alright, let's go to performance. Check the uplink data, and let's as well come to reset the current here, take off performance, reset everything, and let's do a compute. Flex 42, 25, 56, 56, 59, let's confirm with the received. We've got 52, 52, 56, this is for the toga. Flaps 1, and it gives me flaps 1 here, flex 42, 54. Right, because we are on an airline and we should flex, let's flex. Or we want to go with the toga to hear that lovely thrust reduction. Probably, yeah, let's go for the toga. Why not? 54, 56, 59, let me just confirm that here. Set toga, compute, 52, 52, 56, gives me a bit of different values there. 52, 52, 56. No, it's correct, sorry. Insert, 52, 52, 56, transition is set, no flaps, flaps 1, down, 0.2. Correct. Very nice, we've got our performances all set, and that's ready to go. Now, can I just see something very quickly? For the SID, no, we have nothing regarding noise abatement. Alright, this sounds good. We're gonna go toga. Kazi, me watching for tips. Yeah. EO. Hey, welcome. I don't know why you said thank you, but you're welcome. Alright, because everything is done, the plane is loaded, I'm gonna start the APU, and I'm gonna turn on the beacon light, so the external service stuff will start to clear out. Let's go APU on, and let's do our cockpit preparation checklist. So gear pins and covers are removed, the fuel quantity is 10.1 on board, and it is nicely balanced. Seatbelts are on, ADIRs, I'm gonna check that very quickly, are on nav. Why do I leave that other page? The flight plan. Switch this one off and to set 1 to 28. Okay, stop the checklist. 1 to 28 set there, and transponder to transponding. These ones go to auto. Okay. Headers nav bearer ref set 1024, reading 2170, which is exactly the airport elevation. So we're looking good. Cockpit preparation checklist is complete. Now we don't have any ATC here. Okay, we've got tower, but not for us, so it doesn't affect us. So that's totally fine. And that means it's time for our departure briefing. Are you guys ready for the departure briefing? Let's do it. Oh wait. Probably best to note this here and this here as well. So we're flying the Airbus A321 freighter with IE engines. Flight Azul Cargo 902 from Campinas Vitoria International Airport all the way to Vitoria. Is there a different name for Vitoria? I don't think so. International, whatever, that's the name. The non-temps are checked, nothing that significantly complicates our operation. The weather is amazing. NTS will be not required, and I will be using terrain radar on my side, weather radar on the first officer side, even though I don't think we will be having any problem here with the departure. But still, I'm not familiar with this terrain, so as we have a good visibility on the outside, weather radar is not really required. I prefer to have the terrain on my side. Okay, we are on stand. Actually, I'll use this one now. Oh, I can't see myself here. I think we're on stand Mike 6. Mike 6, we're going to be pushing back, facing to the north into Gulf. We do have an spot 6 here, probably because of the traffic that can be there. And we're going to be taxiing all the way to the top part there. We could actually read the hotspots.
Campinas, Dutch Cruiser 731 to test 20.115 via November Mike and Delta.
Yeah, that's Mike. Alright, via Gulf straight ahead to Lima 1 and Delta. To the very end of runway 15. That sounds good to me. Okay, The runway is dry, wind is light, going to be departing flaps 1, toga, speeds 52, 52 and 56, and via the Pisec 2 Alpha departure, page 10-3, mic effective for the 26th of December, from runway 15. And as the description, we don't have really a description here, but straight ahead, as we pass 3,200, we do a right-hand turn to the first waypoint, Kilo Papa 148 below 8,000, then to Kilo Papa 127 between 8,000 and flight level 100, and then to Kilo Papa 128 above flight level 100, Kilo Papa 129 above flight level 130, then Kilo Papa 131 above flight level 150, Kilo Papa 132 above flight level 170, and then left to Remy.
And Mike 3 pushback.
We will be paying attention because we are very heavy. This A321 sometimes has a hard time climbing out, so it might be a good idea to keep it in the green yacht speed for a while, and I'll probably actually do exactly that. So clean speed is 234. I'll do a pre-select for 234 for airplane acceleration there. This way we can accelerate as quickly as possible. Alright, radio navs are not required. Our nav departure, no special considerations regarding CRM. And for the abnormal, below 80 knots we stop for any malfunction. Above 80 knots only for significant malfunctions like engine fire, engine failure, or anything that will make the flight unsafe to continue, in which case I will call reject or stop, put the thrust to idle, apply max reverse, let the auto brake work, stop the aircraft on the runway, apply the parking brake. We don't have a cabin crew here, so I'll advise the ATC and then we assess the situation. In case the failure happens after wheel 1, we're going to continue straight ahead, and we will be climbing to the MSA, which for us is going to be 5,500 straight out, and then assess the situation, request back vectors back to land. Alright? Just as a precaution, there is quite some high terrain here to the west side of the airfield, 6,661 feet, so we have to pay attention to that. As you can see, the Great Moor there is 9,200 and 10,300, which is pretty significant, so we will be monitoring the terrain around us. We will be overweight, but other than that, no other considerations, no lost comms expected. That's the brief complete. If you guys have any questions, you know what to do. Post them on the chat or on the comments. Okay, good stuff. Let's do a before start checklist. APU has been running for a while now. I'll put the APU bleed on, external power off. Probably lock the cockpit door. I mean, we don't really need to lock it because there is nobody there. Let's start to clean up the stuff. I've disconnected the equipment. Auto, all the rest is auto, good stuff. Alright, before start checklist, brakes are set, power indicated, takeoff speeds and thrust, we got toga, 52, 52, 56. Windows closed, beacon is on. Before start checklist is complete. Got a pushback, let's start pushback.
To cockpit, please show me where you wanted to go, sir.
Yeah, we're on mic 6. Alright, right here, please.
Ground to cockpit, tow is driving up.
Let's see, so Tazzy is still there, Emil is there, there goes Mike. I want to take a screenshot quickly. Come on. Like that, look at that, beautiful, beautiful. Apart from the fact that my GPU doesn't want to load Tazzy's airplane, but that is looking good. Very nice. Okay, good stuff. It's getting brighter, so I'll probably wait for Emil to get out of there.
Some doors are still open for the GPU or the Azul are still connected. I'm waiting for all of them closed and disconnected, then I will proceed.
15, taxiway Golf, Kilo 2 Charlie, and Delta runway 15.
We're gonna have to arm the
all
doors
doors
as
and
well.
hatches are closed, ready to connect.
Arm doors and cross check, please. So we're gonna see that the slides will be armed there. There we go. Fantastic. Even though we wouldn't have probably the other ones. But there goes Emil. Vitoria traffic, Azul 90902, stand mic 6. After the passing company will start to push back facing north, Vitoria traffic. Tazzy, what frequency am I using? I'm using 122.8. I don't think there's a CTAF here. I mean, you can try it, c.ctaf, Kilo Bravo.
Flow is now connected and bypass pin is secured. Please release parking brake.
I love that Brazilian accent. Sierra Bravo Kilo Papa. There is no CTAF, I think it would be not CTAF. Sierra Bravo Kilo Papa. Yeah, there's no CTAF, nothing appears. Alright, clear to go. I think Emil should be well behind us. Yep, it is. Good. Clear the rest of the stuff. And brakes are released, you're clear to push. Look at this view, man.
Starting pushback now, and you may start your engine.
Thank you very much. We're gonna be starting in sequence 2 and 1. Wait, I want to do this picture here from the ground. Oh. No, I want it with the sunset. Ah, God damn it. Like that. Yes, please. Screenshot. Alright, we are off block, so set the chrono on and clear to start, starting 2. Clear to start number 2. Ignition is on, starting 2. You want to hear the sounds? You might want to hear the sounds. Sorry.
Campinas traffic, Azul cargo 15, departing runway 15.
Engine 2 avail. Now ground, I'm gonna start number 1. Clear to start number 1. Starting number 1.
Campinas Tower, Latam cargo will be pushing back facing north.
Operation completed. Please set parking brake.
Brake set, you're clear to disconnect.
Disconnecting tow. Please stand by.
Seems like a good start on number 1. Off to start. Okay. Flight controls check. Full up. Full down. Neutral. Wait. Full left. Full right.
Campinas traffic, Azul cargo 15, airborne runway 15, passing 2,800 feet.
Alright. Neutral. Flight controls check. Trim should be down 0.2. Set. Oh my god, look at this. We are running those cargo ops. Wait, I
Tow
want
is
to take...
disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on your left, sir. See you next time and have a safe flight.
Thanks for your service. Bye-bye. Have a good day. Alright, after start checklist. NTI is not required. Status is checked. Pitch trim, we've got up correction down 0.2 and rudder trim is a 0. After start checklist is complete. And signals received very nicely. I need the ground charts now. That's on performance mode, and please ground. So straight ahead until very end and right hand turn lights on. Parking brake off. Give it a bit of juice and do a brake check. Brake checked. Pedals pressed. Pressure 0. Vitoria traffic. Azul 9900 to taxi via Golf Lima 1 to Delta runway 15. Vitoria traffic. Alright, taxi procedure. I feel like my rudder pedals are way too sensitive. Okay, because my yaw wasn't assigned. Auto brake max. Gonna have to check the cabin and weather radar on. Engine low oil temperature will delay the departure. I'll just leave the cam there, it will disappear. Actually, I'll do the recon a bit. Taxi checklist, flight controls check, flap setting, we got config 1 plus F set, radar petting wincher is on and auto. Engine mode selector is on normal, and econ memo takeoff no blue.
Campinas traffic, Azul cargo 15, passing Kilo Papa 148, directing to P2F.
Alright, so still got one ecam there, let's wait until we get there. It's gonna be fun. Alright, there's hotel on the right. No more traffic coming from the left.
Yes Tower, Latam cargo, taxiing to runway 15 via Golf, Lima 1, Delta.
Clear left, clear right. Final looks to be clear. And there we go, cam is now clear, we've got nice and warm oil. Vitoria traffic, Azul cargo 9902, lining up runway 15 for departure. Yep, finals clear, right side's clear as well. Very good, let's go strobe lights on. It's on, clear for departure, TCAS TARA. Lineup checklist, takeoff runway 15 is confirmed, TCAS TARA, packs 1 and 2 off. Lineup checklist is complete. You guys are ready? Oh, I didn't set initial altitude, nice. Yeah, autopilot is not ready. Not too bad of a lineup. Let's go 13,000 initial, set. Okay. Time 1.05 on the EPR. Stabilized. Mantoga SRS, runway auto thrust is low. Thrust is set. Airspeed is alive. 100 knots. V1, rotate. Nice and easy. Remember this is 321. Positive climb. Gear up. Nav. Ah, look at that. Beautiful. That's 3,200, the right hand turn. Vitoria traffic, Azul cargo 9902 airborne, passing 3,600. Climb. Just climb, auto thrust.
Campinas Tower, Latam cargo 16, lining up and holding short. lining up and holding on runway 15.
What a lovely sound. Pack 1 on. Oh yeah, look at that. I know we are accelerating, but look how the airplane takes the time to climb. I forgot to turn on empty. Briefed that, but didn't select it. Select back 2 on. Oh, sorry, pressed the wrong button. Press the on. Back 2 on. Let's see if there will be any. Check, that's associated. Pack 1 on. Auto retract, look at that. Auto retract on the flaps. Really nice feature of the Airbus. S speed, flap 0. Green dot selected. Select autopilot 1. Autopilot 1 selected. And brakes off, lights off. Set cruising altitude 350. 350 selected. You have the constraint there, but what a lovely view, outside view, by the way. Look at this livery, man. It looks so cool. I really like the way this livery looks. Very nice. After takeoff... Oh wait, what? No, after takeoff checklist. Okay. Alright, transition altitude 8000, QNH standard 1, 2 and 3 set. Off we go. Cooler, hey! Good to see you here. Welcome. How are you? Synchro North 7, hello, I'm back. The fire department said we're safe for the night. Alright, that's great news, man. That's very great news. Okay, we're looking at the constraints, so I'll go manage speed. Let the plane accelerate slowly. And we go. Cooler, I'm chilling, watching the flight. Sounds good. Sounds very good. Disengage the dome lights. Don't really need them. 10,000 feet. Lights off. What a lovely view. It's a long departure, interestingly, putting us quite close to the coast there. So damn, I missed the start. It's not the fire, it's more the smoke. Oh yeah, the smoke is... I understand. That's a pretty wild fire as well. And I remember waking...
cargo, clear of runway 15, passing through 3,800 feet.
I remember waking up in the morning and just seeing ashes like everywhere and up on the balcony. So it's just really not fun. Okay, so far airplane's doing nicely. So that's good. I wish there would be 22 degrees right now in my room. It's probably like 35, 34. Now maybe a bit less than that, but still it's pretty hot. Right, we're complying with the constraints, which is good. That's a big industrial area, looks like. Very cool, man. I love flight simming. Apart from the fact that you can learn so much as a starting pilot, and as well, kind of just explore the geography of the world around you. Just so cool. Alright, so far so good. What is our gross weight? 80.6. Landing is limiting is 77,800. Max landing weight for us today. And I want to see as well our final reserve is 2 pounds plus alternate 3.9, so it's going to be 5.9. 5.9 is our diversion fuel, so that's good. Okay, I'm not going to clear the progress page just now because we're quite close to the airport. If something happens at this time, we would still want to return to our departure. So far looking good. I'm going to have a drink of water. Damn, it is hot. It doesn't help that my computer right now is basically heating up the entire room. That's a pretty huge city. Where are we flying? I'm gonna go tab maps. Just a normal map. Look at, oh, that's Sao Paulo. Ah, holy cow. That is a huge city. Look at that, man. That looks like Tokyo. Wow. It's pretty big. Really big. There's a stadium. Some sort. There's another one. It's pretty cool. Man, what a view. And there's the ocean, by the way. Pretty cool. Into the sunrise. Color Brazilian cities are immense. Oh yeah. Actually, it is a country that I know very little about. I know it's huge. There's a lot of history. By the way, that my computer is rendering all those buildings. Are you kidding me? It's not lagging. Thank you, CPU. But it's not rendering my engine, so that's fine. I can take that. Let's check the outside view. Oh man, look at this. Are you kidding me? This rose color. Oh no, that's not so cool. This pink color with the blue of the livery just looks so nice. Really like this livery. It's very well thought. What does it say down here? Azul mosaic. Man, I imagine this one would be quite complicated to do. And that is Guarulhos Airport, if I'm not mistaken. The big one. Yep, that's our alternate. So if something goes wrong, that's where we go. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, we're passing flight level 213. So far everything is looking nice. We're now nicely and set on the route. I think I can just remove all this lighting. We don't need it anymore. Bit hazy. Looks like a bit hazy. But fine, there's Tazzy catching up with us. So we'll see. Tazzy, São Paulo is insane, right? It is. It's quite huge. I was not expecting to see it this close, to be fair. And it's absolutely immense. I think I had an instructor, theoretical instructor in my high school. She lived in São Paulo for a couple of years. Cleared out of the fuck. Oh wait, by the way, look, it looks like we've got some ULDs here. Loaded. Holy cow, we're actually absolutely loaded. I didn't know this was now possible. Man, it's just such a shame that they couldn't just model the inside of the airplane from the door, but this is really cool. Because you guys remember on the beginning of the stream this was all empty. That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. Tango Killer, really wish there was a 727 for X-Plane 12. You know what, I've been watching some V1 simulations videos with the 7.2, and I know I said that I wouldn't like that airplane, but it is kind of impressive. I'd still prefer the 737-200, but it is really nice and it looks good. It looks quite good. So maybe when 5J Sim eventually will release it. How the meme says, after GTA 6. We might get to 7.2. I still want to do Southwest Ops on the 737-200. Wipo, hey, welcome. Haha, welcome to the Cidade Cinza. Why do you say that? By the way, translated from Brazilian or Brazilian Portuguese or Portuguese, Cidade Cinza, for those who don't understand, means Grey City, or that could be Ash City as well. Why do you call it so? I'm interested to know that. Oh yeah, this forward visibility is pretty not cool. Maybe we should advance the time. Put some real time on to get the so we can see on the outside better. What do you think, guys? Or we should just keep flying with this one? It's not too bad, but Tazzy 76 definitely took on a whole lot more runway than the A320s, and these are loaded A320s. It's a Crash Fire 97. GTA 6 in 3026. Look, Quebec 400, aka Shay TP, is with us for 11 months. Dude, thank you so much for your support. You must be going on to some another level soon. You've all already updated to glider pilots, but I think that was on the previous one. I need to check that. Dude, oh look, the fox emoji. I almost forgot about that one. We need to do another Piper Pod stream, and we need to do like a group flight, because that's when the Pipers are really fun, because that airplane in the air is very simple to fly, and so we could do like formations and all that beautiful stuff. Tango Kilo, the 707 would be nice also. Yep. I mean, wasn't there a 707 being developed by a certain company? I can't remember the name now, but there were some interesting previews. At least the 3D modeling was pretty good. But for that, we kind of have the 720, which I can take it. It's a freeware, not amazing textures, not amazing autopilot, but it flies pretty good overall. So, and it's freeware. Fuipo. In this case, it seems that because of all the concrete and air pollution. Oh, okay, so I can see it has the big city problem. Essentially the big city problem. Quebec 400. How are you? Glad to see you here, man. Okay, I need to see. Oh, and look at that. Sync Crash Flight 97 just donated a pass for someone to join as a crew member. In this case, Teachers Leo is joined as a crew member. If you're watching, say thanks to Sync Crash Flight 97, and thank you so much for doing that, man. Thank you so much. Tango Kilo, I remember Flight Gear had decent 707. Really? Because I actually started with Flight Gear a very long time ago, but I don't remember that. Like, I kind of remember the Tupolev 154. I never flown that airplane because I was scared of it. but yeah, I don't remember the 707, that's fine. Look at that. Look at those mountains there in the distance. The clouds are looking phenomenal as well. Dude, I think I need to move this. I want to move the time. Let's set real time. Real weather. The real weather is already on, so just need to set the time. I want to see better on the outside. Yeah, this looks slightly better. Oh wow, look at this. We were definitely missing some scenery. Whoa. I like this. Is there an airport somewhere there? Must be an interesting place to land. I don't see any though. Let's see the right side. Dude, look at that haze in the middle of the valley. That haze is exactly in the middle of the valley. This is so cool. Okay, outside view again, guys. Oh my god, look at this! Screenshot. And... wow. It's pretty good. It is actually pretty good. Look at those mountains down there. GoPro picture. Screenshot. Well, we're still climbing. 700 feet a minute, but we are climbing. Synchronization, no problem, love the community, dude. Thank you so much, for real. Cooler, yeah, it was functionally good, the 707. I'm really doubting myself now. Have I ever tried it or not? Maybe I have tried it. I can remember the 737 Classic, the 300. But I don't remember the 707. I'd love to get into that beach. It must be such a view. Like a little bay with all these mountains around. Must be pretty epic. It's probably not very warm though now. But look at that. Look, oh my god. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. YouTube is saying that there is some problem with the audio bitrate. Can you hear me fine? Is there any problem with the audio? Like stuttering or something? Yeah, it's pretty impressive. This one though looks like a whole bunch of deforestation. Because this is clearly supposed to be green, or maybe it's just an ortho photo difference. Yeah, maybe a little bit, but still feels like deforestation. Sad. Dude, ShayTP or Quebec 400s just gave five passes for people to join as crew members. Dude, thank you so much. Holy cow, dude. Thank you so much, guys. If you have received a pass to become a crew member, please say thank you to Quebec 400s. Dude, thank you so much. Synchroshlar North 7 Colombian cannabis plantation. No, I don't think we're in Brazil, so... This is still Brazil. I mean, we're not getting out of Brazil today. But look at this bay, man. There's a road, and there's clearly a spot there to go to the beach. You know what? I want to try something. Wait. Let me zoom out. I want to see how's the view there. Wait, where's the beach? Okay, right here. About there. Stop the view. This will take a little bit of time. Okay, I'm quite far away. I wasn't expecting to be this far away. There is a house there. Maybe a lighthouse of some sort. Golden Age, hey, how's it going? What did I miss? Well, we had a pretty nice early morning departure. Quite a cool climb out over São Paulo. And then I changed the time in order to see the scenery around us, and now I decided to land on a beach. Well, we're probably missing a lot of trees here, but you guys can have an idea. Just imagine being on a beach right here with this view. It's probably incredible. It's pretty cool. There's a city there. The beach as well, not too bad. It's pretty good. Okay, turning 500 to level. How we're looking in terms of weight, we are still 1.6 tons overweight. So 1.6 tons overweight. Let me see here, we have 8 tons on board. Flight plan we expected with 6.5, so we will still burn 1.5, 1.5. Yeah, see, it's gonna be very, very close to the limit. We should have 6.4, that would be the best option. Mac, Alt Star. Cruise and 198 miles to the top descent. Very good. Look at this view, man. We'll do another outside view. This is really nice. Screenshot here. I'm going to do another screenshot there. That's pretty lovely. Toliss cockpits still feel a little bit dark to me, but they should not be this dark. Supershiner sound flat. Did you know if I buy the Toliss A321 Neo, do I have the CFM and IAE engines? Because they are liveries for this engine type. No. So what basically it is right now, by the way, check out this tailwind. Not bad, something else. Right now, they only have the Neo, but somebody basically just picked up the IAE and CFM engines from Cardo and made it possible to put them on the 320 Neo. So that's how you get the CFM. And also somebody just tweaked the winglets so you can have the old winglets on the Toliss, but that's just a mod, so in terms of performance, nothing changes. Oh, and I also think they changed something on the F mod, so if you have the KOSP sound pack, it will actually pick up the sounds from the 319, so you will have the sounds from the 319 CFM and IAE. That's how I understood it. I don't have the 320, so I never tried it, but that's how it kind of looked. So, yeah. Quebec 400. What would be cool is a flight attendant simulation to not get bored during cruise. Well, the Flight Factory 777 actually has that. So, the 777 does have that. It's pretty cool. She will call you sometimes on the cruise and ask if you want a coffee or something. So not too bad. Or some minigame maybe. Cooler, when I visited Japan, I stayed in a city that had a view like that. Wow. Oh, by the way, now that you said it, there was a user on Reddit that has been posting pictures of an A321, a fictional cargo with a custom ANA livery that he painted, and it looks really good, to be honest. Probably if you are on Reddit, you already saw this guy. I commented on one of his posts asking if we could get delivery, because I was actually thinking of going to Japan and do a cargo flight there instead of Brazil. Actually, first idea was Germany, then Japan, and finally I settled in Brazil, and I'm not regretting it. I feel like we have to fly more in Brazil. Look at this stretch of land. This is pretty impressive. This probably will get submerged by the tide, maybe? That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's really cool, to be honest. I'm taking a bunch of screenshots. Alright, almost past the equal time point, which is good. Flying with a nice ground speed of 515 knots. And, Hazy, what approach are you thinking? RNAV 20 Alpha? No, I'm gonna take the RNAV 20 Charlie. I want to take the 20 Charlie because I think that one will be a little bit more interesting. So I will go via, I think it's a Toki or a Toadette, I don't remember. Toadette, yeah, via Toadette on the Mike 1 Charlie arrival for 20 to the initial approach fix, which is Big Sock, and from there I'll do the RNP Charlie because it has this real nice turn. Now be careful, I'm not sure if Flight Factor actually updated the RNAV capabilities of the 767 and 757, because on the 757 some RNAV approaches can be a little bit tricky, so be aware of that. Synchronized 7 engine mod like the Flight Factor 320. Yep, well, just like that. Oh, and Tomlinson, good morning. Good morning to you too, man. Welcome to the stream. How are you? We're flying over Brazil and absolutely enjoying the amazing views. Is this Rio? Because Fuipo just said almost flying over Rio. Tazzy Vlad speed up hits you after bonus. Sounds good to me. I'll go Mach point 80. Can't go higher than that. It's actually good for our fuel burn, so. I made delivery. Oh, was that you? Are you serious? I'd love to get a delivery. Are you gonna post it? Because it looks really nice. That's like custom designed. Really, really cool. Golden Age, 3 hours and 25 minutes to landing in Peking for me. Dude, that's a long flight. That's a really long flight. Where are we? Need to load the map. And no, that's not Rio. Or is that Rio? No, it's not. Oh no, never mind. It is. It said there. It said there. No, I lost. I saw the name. So that's Rio. Oh, cool. Yeah, look. There is the. Oh, what's the name? Oh, bloody hell, I forget. This is the big international airport. Rio de Janeiro. God damn it! What's the name of this one? I know it's. It's JIG. It's Golf India Golf. Galeão? I think it's Galeão. Yeah, exactly. There you go. Fuipo. There we go. And we should see the other one that I wanted to fly here today. Saint-Dumont Airport. Really cool one. Unfortunately, it still lags like hell there. So I am not able to fly there, which is really a shame. Dude, I picked up a beautiful route without even understanding it. This looks so cool. Alright, I'm taking a screenshot here. This is so scenic, man. We've got to fly the 319. I'd love to fly the Embraer there, but the Embraer... that departure that is there will absolutely break all the Embraer navigation, and we actually will get no guidance at all. So, I'm gonna have to stick with the Man, this is amazing. Cooler. The closest airport where I was could be Oita, but it was a long bus ride north to get to that airport. I think I heard about it one. That's the northern part of Japan, right? Secretary Narson, I made it for a guy, but he didn't stop nagging me, so I let it go. It's not complete or finished. Well, the way it looks to me, it's perfect, so... Owen Tomlinson, is this the new beta and what's new? Yes, this is the new beta, and basically the biggest update for me was actually the new objects for scenery creators. So I actually have a special stream coming up, kind of special. It's going to be an interesting stream with Tazzy again and Emil on some smaller jets in Australia, hint hint, and I created a scenery for that, and basically there's like new items for that, so that's kind of like it. Other than that, I think they fixed some new stuff, but more or less it's exactly the same. So yeah. Cooler, southern island of Japan, so that means I don't know much about Japan yet. But we need to explore Japan. Japan is another beautiful country, and there are so many interesting airports there. We already flew to like 3 times there, I think. Definitely. We flew on the Embraer once. We did an RNAV approach in the middle of the mountains, which was really cool. I think it was like the highest commercial airport in Japan. And we flew on the 321 in some funny weather as well. And then we flew what? I want to say we flew... Oh yeah, we flew the 747 from Frankfurt all the way to Tokyo. And I want to say we flew the 777, but I don't remember. But I think we flew the 777 in Japan. And the weather was funny as well. So yeah. Secretary, so you can hit me up later. I made one for you. I still have the video coming that I haven't filmed yet with one of your liveries, Secretary, and I haven't forgotten about it. Tazzy, wink wink. Oh yes. And speaking of wink wink, we've got 102 miles to top of descent. We have a great tailwind, which means it's a good time to start preparing for the approach, especially because it's going to be an RNAV. I'm going to be keeping the head down, monitoring all the stuff to make sure that we actually do a good job there. So let me start with... I wonder, can I go to ATC com and... destination ATIS, yes please. Can I request that? And I want to confirm if this is going to be right or not. ATIS. Yeah, it's not available. I'd love to get the METAR at least, but... weather ATIS... Oh, METAR, wait, so let's try this. Actually clear that. Click on METAR, and I want to see if it actually picks up the right thing. Messages. Victor Tango, there we go. So let's see. It should be 160 at 13, good visibility, view at 2000, 2314, 1021. Perfect. So let's print this one, which is really nice. That's gonna print everything, right? This is not available. I just want the METAR, the one we opened. There we go, this is what I want. There we go, fantastic. Alright, let's go here to approach. QNH is 1021. Temperature is 23. Wind 160 at 13, which is good because we do have some wind to help us stop us. VAP's pretty high, 147, and now our minimums are very interesting. Now, let me show you guys this. So as you can see, this is our approach. We do not have a final approach fix on this approach, which is really interesting. But as you can see on this part right here, we begin to have the arrows. That means it begins a visual segment. That's exactly what we're going to be doing. At Victor Tango 031, I'll disconnect the autopilot, the flight directors, hit the bird on, and we're going to go visual. These are going to be our minimus, even though we don't have anything here. As you can see, we do have the arrow for the missed approach procedure, so let's say there will be some clouds there. I actually had this question I asked my instructor, and he helped me out, so thank you so much, Zoltan, if you're watching. And these are going to be our instrument minimus. So our decision altitude is 1,730. So that's exactly where I'll set right here on the MDA. And whoops, wrong button. And then we have a visual segment, and we could level off at 640 in case we need that. One important thing is our descent angle on the RNP is going to be 3 degrees, but if we go and read it, where was it said? Exactly right here. So 1 radius to fix required, 2 LNAV, VNAV minimum 0 degrees, maximum 45 degrees. Then again it says here visual conditions are not met at Victor Tango 021, or in case of a go around during the visual prescribed track, climb to 4000, follow the visual prescribed track into runway 20 to intercept the trajectory of the published missed approach. 4 RNP to visual maneuvering on prescribed track, and 5 VGSI, which is vertical guidance system indicator, I guess, whatever. PAPIS, but path angles not coincided, because the PAPIS angle is 3.8 degrees. So that's something we have to remember, because we will be coming on a descent, on a 3 degrees descent, and then our PAPIS will be calibrated for 3.8, which is really important. Okay? Position altitude 5,000, position altitude is going to be 060 for us. Okay, missed approach, climb 4,000, maintain course 190 degrees up to Victor Tango 079, turn left to Victor Tango 073, after maintain course 026 degrees to S, good for holding, max 20. Sounds good to me. Very important part as well, but you have a big mount up here. It goes as high as 2,733. It's the top one, so careful with that. And MSA in the eastern part, correction, the western part, 4,500. So real careful with that as well. Beautiful area, you will see it looks absolutely phenomenal. Alright, set this. I've got everything ready. The approach is selected. You can see it here on M20. There's 3 degrees. To Victor Tango 031 actually goes after that, which I don't really understand why, but we will comply with the chart applied as required. So let's do a very quick arrival briefing just to make sure everything is good. So status: plane's flying nicely, weather is looking fantastic. The only thing that may be kind of annoying for us is the few clouds 2000, but should be no factor because the minimum is at 1,700, so almost 3,000 feet below. Then the only thing with the requirements for the visual approach is the minimum 5 kilometers of visibility, so that's good. No depths checked, and the ice sheet number required. Terrain radar will be on. Top of descent is at 15 miles. We're going to be arriving from Codet, Maycam, Victor Tango 058, Namer, Victor Tango 032 above flight level 120, Victor Tango 048 above flight level 090, Victor Tango 059 above 60, and then Big Talk, which is the initial approach fix, at 4,000. I would probably like to be at least ring down speed over Big Talk, because we will be doing all this turn then descending and slowing down, especially because we do have a speed restriction there at 220 knots. Okay, so that was our star, Maycam 1 Charlie, on page 10-2 Delta, effective from the 5th of October, and we've already read that, so it is good. One thing to remember, approach elevation is 34, so pretty much sea level, and that's good. From there, we jump on the RMP Charlie, runway 20, page 12-8, from 5th of January 2024. No final approach fix, final approach course is 196, and basically we start from Big Sog 4000 to Victor Tango 067 with a speed restriction of 220 knots and 3,600 feet. And then we continue a right-hand turn, Victor Tango 069er, max 220, 2,500 to Victor Tango 071, 2,000 and Victor Tango 031 at the minimus, 1,730, from where we disconnect the autopilot and fly manually. I've read already the go-around procedures, so we can skip that. Radio nav's not required, or alternate is still Guarulhos. Minimum diversion fuel is 5.9, sounds good to me. Regarding the approach, we're going to be using flaps full. Let's do a quick calculation here. We have 6.4, so that's 600 less, 77.8. That's going to be our landing weight, which is exactly the max landing weight. Flaps full, air conditioning on, brake mode low. Let's compute this. 40 meter, yeah, it's going to be medium for us. Yeah, medium auto brake. Sounds good, and flaps full. Alright, compute distance is set on brake medium. I do expect to vacate at the very end of the runway, because probably I'll let the auto brakes kick for a little bit, and then I'll just switch them off and let the airplane roll until the very end. And we'll vacate via hotel, taxi by Foxtrot, Delta, cross runway 0624 at Delta Charlie, and then over to the terminal for the cargo positions. So that's going to be more or less it. Other than that, no special considerations apart from the fact to remember of the high terrain in the vicinity of the airport. Remember to disconnect the autopilot at Victor Tango 031, and remember the speed restriction of 220 before Victor Tango 067. Do not expect to be overweight, and that's going to be about it. So that's the brief complete. Very good stuff. Performance is all calculated, so let's go and set 4,000 on the speed. Oh, look at that, how the view changed. Absolutely changed. Man, what a flight. What an absolute flight. Looks quite amazing, to be fair. Oops, wrong button. Okay, 11 miles to go. We have the checklist, sorry, the briefing complete. Regarding checklists, like was this? We don't have any decent checklists like on the Boeing. been 46 minutes into the flight. Let me check. Let me check the stream of Tazzy. Let me actually pin this comment of Emil. Thank you so much. Oh wait, Tazzy, what happened? Why are you on the ground? Oh no. Did you have a crash? Oh, dude. It is looking pretty beautiful on your live stream. I mean, it was. Are you gonna start over from the same spot or not? Sync crash hour, we will talk about that livery. Okay, I missed my descent point, so let's go. Manage descent, manage speed, trust idle descent. Let's get there. Whippo. Vitoria has also some great views. You choose a nice approach. Yes, it does. And I actually discovered it from looking into some real flights that this A321 made. They flew once from Manaus to Vitoria and then to Campinas back, and I thought that would be a nice route, probably along the coast. And boy, was it nice! Tango Killer, do you have a stream schedule? Yes, I try to stream once a week, every weekend. So it's either Saturday or Sunday. If I can't do it on the weekend for whatever reason, either being that work or real world flying, I try to do it either on Monday or on Friday. So yes, I try to do that always. Alright, it's alright, let me see. How far off are we? Plus 1000, yeah, clear that. And I can also clear the secondary. Alright, we're catching up with the profile, looking good. So yes, I try to do it at least once a week. I'd love to do it twice a week, but in my current conditions, that's absolutely possible. Whoa, look at that! Wow! What is that? Why is that like that? Are those fields, plantation fields? Is this a bug? That doesn't look like a bug. Is it? It's pretty phenomenal. It's pretty amazing. Okay, catching up with the profile, looking good. $400 within the max landing weight, so we have to find a way to spend 400 kilos of fuel, which I don't think it's going to be a problem, especially once we start to slow down on the approach. We do have a pretty nice headwind. I wonder how the airplane will manage himself on the descent with this one. Should be more or less fine. Catching up with the profile. Fantastic. That's where Vitoria is. Looks like. Maybe. Because that looks like the mountain that we have on the approach. So, extra light here. On the instrument, it's getting bright. Pretty good. Okay, transition level was 6-0. Latest QNH was 1021, correct? I don't expect any change in the main target meanwhile. Probably 15 minutes until the next one comes. So let me see, it's 45 now. We are expected to land at 17:04, so there might be a new main target meanwhile. We're looking for it. Interesting. That looks artificially done. It's too straight. I think when you're flying and you're looking out of the window, you can just look forever for things. Just look at houses, look at different patterns, shapes, whatever you can imagine. It's pretty good. Let me check how's the stream going for Tazzy. Be right back. Be right back. Did it crash again? No. Okay. Fuipo, my brother lives in Espírito Santo, so last time I went to Brazil, we flew into Vix from VCP also, but in an ATR 72, which is a bit slower. Oh! Cool! Owen Tomlinson just donated $2. Thank you. Informative and educational streams. Dude, thank you so much for your support. Thank you, man. Dude, I think I'll never get used to donations. And I hope I never will, because I think it's the worst, like when you just get used to it and it's just like normal. I think it's just so amazing because we're sitting here at your home, just doing a video for anybody online, and then somebody decides to donate you something to say thanks. It's just amazing. It's really crazy, I don't know. Thank you so much, dude. And this Navigraph is quite interesting, and you can actually see your airplane there, which I'm not going to use because I think it just makes you lazy, but it's fun to have. And probably what I really like as well is just have the ability to write whatever you need. So let's say you want to just do like a really important note. I don't regret my purchase. Here, all annotations. It's really nice. Thank you so much, Owen. I'm glad you enjoy those. Yeah, we do have some terrain. Okay, probably that is the mountain for Vitoria. Yeah, that one looks way too close. Oh, there's an airport there with a wide, short runway. Let's see. Can I actually use Navigraph to find other airports? Probably yes. Wait. Where am I? Right there. Scenic. It's November. Sierra November. What up? Okay. Can I just press it? Yes. Cool. Okay, Brazil, elevation, longest runway is 1 kilometer. Magnetic variation, 24 west. Wow. Okay, can I see some charts? No charts for taxi, no charts for this. So I guess this is like a regional airport. Interesting. We would have to go for the AIP there. So, no use of Navigraph charts for that one. Right, a bit fast on the speed. Feels like the airplane is struggling a little bit to keep the speed and the descent, even though we are on profile and on idle. Remember, we still have that tailwind and we still are pretty fast. So let me just do a bit of speed brakes. Griffin, I'm glad. Did you shoot down Taz? No! Poor guy, dude. Oh man, his thing crashed, right? That looked like a crash. Oh, such unfortunate, man. It's really annoying. I hate when that happens. By the way, where's Mike and Emil? Mike is on the approach. Yep, right here. Can I actually see them on the on VATSIM radar? Wait. Should be somewhere around here. Where am I? There I am, and let's see. Okay, looks like Mike went for the RNP Alpha approach. Emil, not sure yet, he's probably arriving the initial approach fix. So we'll see what he's gonna do. Not too bad. Yeah, this one looks exactly like the RNP Alpha because it goes straight. And then this is the visual segment where you have to manually offset yourself. But I didn't like though about this is kind of put you a little bit higher than I would like. But it's looking good. Ground speed is looking good. Altitude looking good. So let's wish him a nice landing. In the meanwhile, we are approaching 30 miles for the turn. I wonder, can we see the airport? It's on the other side. Yes, there's the airport, and I'd love to see Mike. There he is. He's drifting, though, because we're way too far. But we could see the airport there. Is it this one? No, this one is the small one. Okay, that's the region. There's a small speed restriction there for the 120. Just in time to lose some speed. Man, what a lovely livery. For real. Passing, sync crashed, had to reset everything in position. I'm gonna be a bit behind. Ah, dude. Crap. That's a bit annoying. Okay, 4,000, yep. Clear of the constraint. Probably the airplane will not be able to slow down here. I'm gonna have to help it out a bit. Let's do a bit of speed brakes. Yeah, careful that the VSI. That's not a VSI. What is that? Can't remember the name, the exact name of this bar. Yeah, the airplane is having a hard time slowing down. Let me activate approach phase. We are too fast. Approaching 10,000, lights on. LS push button is not required. And I can't deploy the the flaps at this speed. So I'm gonna have to do the old trick. I'm gonna have to do like this. Speed brakes out. I'll need to bleed out the speed. And then we'll deploy flaps 1. And then we'll get down. Come on. Should have done this earlier. Not sure I'll be able to do this now. Request 360 from ATC here. Let's see. Please slow down. There we go, VFE. Let's go flaps 1. Just idle descent, please. Let's go 200 on the speed. Yeah, let's do a 360 here. I need to lose some speed and some altitude. So let's do -1000. Turn by the right. Speed brakes out. Prefer to do that instead of going direct for the final fix. Or maybe we could actually get there. Nah, let's do a 360. I prefer to do a 360. It's a little bit better, and we'll do 210 on the speed. Careful with the terrain. Also, we're still 300 kilos overweight, so this way we can actually burn some fuel. Let's go flaps 2. 200 knots. To turn. Probably just do direct to Victor Tango 059. Let me see if it works. No, it won't. Okay, and I'll finish the turn and then do direct big stock. Now we are approaching transition level. Let's go QNH 1021. 021. That puts us a little bit higher than we were actually. So it's good that we did the 360.
Vitoria traffic, Azul cargo 15, establish on RNZ Alfa Romeo 20.
200 kilos just to burn. Let's do direct big SOG. I want to see how it does. Not too bad. Direct to insert. Nav. And I could do manage now. Descend nav. Got the LDAV VDAV as well already. $4,000 feet is set. Go around was 4,000 as well. Let's now do 4,800. Brake system fault. Brake system 2 fault. Good. Well, does this break anything? I need to pick up my QRH now. But there is no action, no ECAM action, so I guess it's fine. I thought about this, like I need to put the QRH on my iPad, but I didn't. So let me see if I can do it real quick for myself. I'll have to hide it from you though, I can't show you this thing. Simulator, Ducks, 320 family, QRH. I need for the 321. Yep, 321 please. I'll slow down even more to 180. This will give me time. And arm the app nav. There we go. Good. Alright, QRH. Abnormals. Brakes. Residual braking. Nope, nothing here. ECAM advisory. Nope, not here. Doesn't look like we have anything here, to be honest. So, I recall it's still there, but we have nothing. Fine. Okay, let's focus on flying the airplane. Approach checklist, barrel ref set, seatbelt signs are on. Minimums 1,730 set. And auto brake is on medium. Engine mode selectors are normal. Approach checklist is complete. Very good. We are all established, all within the limits. I don't like what he's doing with the altitude though. He's definitely doing something wrong, I think. Or maybe not. Now we'll still lower. Let me see if this... Okay, it's moving. Okay, then it's fine. Then it's fine. We're flaps too, we're good. We are good.
Current traffic, Azul cargo 15, runway 15 is located. Have a good one.
Rest idle. We're looking in terms of fuel, 77900, so still 100 kilos overweight. There's the P2F. Should catch it. Yes, it did. Fantastic. Great job, Toliss. Very good. Very good. I'll keep going like this. Now go hunting, please. Now plus 100 feet, plus 110. Are we gonna go for it or not? Recital descent app nav. There was some bug there. Some gremlins here. Come on, go get that profile. I want to be established on the final segment for the approach, otherwise it's not gonna be good. There we go, now we're talking. Final lap, there we go. That's how I like it. Five miles to go, let's go manage speed.
Traffic,
There we go, within the limits for landing.
0624.
Skip the speed a little bit more, 170. Alright, no. Let's do that. Let's go gear down. Upstream.
Yeah, Vitoria traffic, correction, Vitoria traffic, Azul cargo 15, runway 2406 located.
Altitude cabin call already now. I can select 4000 now if I'm not mistaken. Fantastic, ground altitude is set. Landing checklist, ground altitude set, cabin crew is advised, we don't have any, and we'll wait for the weekend memo.
2,500.
That's absolutely checked, we're stabilized. You guys are ready? Let's land. There's one of the runways. Look at that view, by the way. Haha! Screenshot, wait. That's a screenshot. Fast. Very fast. Screenshot. No. Alright, there's Victor Tango
2,000.
321. Beacon memo, no blue. Landing no blue. Autopilot off. Give me the bird. Landing checklist is complete. Vitoria traffic, Azul cargo 99902 on the short final visual range 20.
100 above.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
Minimum.
Continue. Great visibility. Oh, I can see the runway. Wind is pushing us from the left. Watch that descent rate. So the runway will keep myself out of this populated area. I hope so, Quebec 400. Alright, remember that we have a difference between Happy's and the profile that we're shown. I see 3 whites, 1 red. So we are a little bit high. Let's get that. Minus 1,000 feet per minute. There's 2 whites, 2 reds, I feel like. Nicely lined up. Don't go below.
500.
Oh, not some wind here. Interesting. There's more wind close to the surface than it was
400.
higher.
$300. 300. 200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 10, 5.
Spoilers. Reverse green, decel. Manual braking.
Auto brake off.
That's pretty good. 70 knots. Reverses out. Start the chrono. That was pretty good. Welcome everybody to Vitoria. We have successfully delivered our boxes. And vacating via Gulf as briefed. Yeah, that's a huge mountain there. Alright, switch the weather radar off. Transponder to transponding. AP start. Vitoria traffic, Azul cargo 90902, vacated 120 via Golf, taxiing via Foxtrot to cargo ramp. Ammo box filled with. I see what you want to say there. No. Brake fan on. Alright, seems like the brakes worked fine. So I don't know exactly what was there, but let's just reset the flight directives. Flight directives reset. And let's now taxi to the stand. I'm gonna go left on Delta again. Oh, sorry, Golf. Then left on Delta, Delta Charlie, and into the ramp. Very good. Emil's fitting. Am I flying back? No, not on the stream at least. I still don't have a lot of energy. So, all right, APU is running. So 2.5 minutes. We need to wait until 4.5 minutes to engage the APU lead. I can see Emil parked there in the cargo. Man, I wish to see Pazzi on the 76 right now. Dude, what a shame that you crashed there. But the seat crashed, not you. Well. Clear on the right, clear on the left. Lovely airplane, the 321. Pretty hot on the brakes there still. Even the outside temperature is plus 23. It's not too bad. It's probably set the chocks and release the ponky brake. Brake cooling down. I mean, we're heavy, and with the auto brakes medium, could have gone for low, but 40 meters of margin. Considering I like to float. Probably not a good idea. Probably not a very good idea. Alright, I'm gonna cross runway 0624. Oh, there's a balloon there. Can you see it? Wait, let me line up a little bit. Vitoria traffic, Azul cargo 90902, crossing runway 0624. Strobes on. Look, wait, I'll try to do a nice picture here, like that. Bang. Clear left, clear right. Has a great landing, Vlad. Thank you so much, man. I will be watching your landing. Strobe lights off. Vitoria traffic, Azul cargo 90902, runway 0624 vacated. Alright, and this is exactly where I don't exactly know where I should go, because X-Plane showed that the first positions that were Cat Charlie for our airplane were these ones. But the cargo terminal is right there, so you know what, I'll just park next to Emil, but not on the closest stand, because I think they are much closer. So I'll go for the next one. I'll go for this one. Okay, lights off. 5 minutes on, AP bleed will come on. There's the marshaller waiting for us, and he's just got hit by a truck. let's see if I did a good job after this. Me parking the plane and he marshalling. Brakes set, lights off, APU running. We've got more than 3 minutes. Time to shut down. Off block time. Oh, I didn't set the gross weight. That's unfortunate. Seatbelt signs off, fuel pumps off. Yeah, brake system 2 fault, and it looks like we have a spoiler that's broken. We'll see that. Below 5% in one. That's probably is taken off. Excellent. Transponder to standby, that is set. After landing was complete. Parking checklist, parking brake shocks is set, engines off, wing lights off, fuel pumps off. Parking checklist is complete. Good. I can now clear this. And let's open this one. Open this one and open this one. And get the cleaning van. Some people on the outside. Do you guys want to see the landing? Let's watch the replay. I think I do have a little bit of time, 2 hours and 11 minutes. Let's watch the replay. Before that, just take a couple of pictures with Emil as we have landed here in Vitoria. Looking absolutely beautiful, this airplane. Why is it still going with the ah, okay. Maybe that's because the door was operating. Very nice. Look at this plane. So cool. Alright, let me just see something. I want to see how much... How are we in terms of weight? Weight and balance, reset to current. 77.5. So, we're legal to land. Good. Very good. I mean, 100% we were. After this, I'll set the chocks, set the GPU. Chocks are set, actually. We could release the parking brake then. And external power on. I'll leave the APU running for a little bit. Let's watch the replay. Sync Crash Flyer wants the replay. Let's watch it. Just, I noticed if I rewind a little bit, then pause and then move with my mouse, it has less chances of crashing. So maybe that'll work for you too. Try it on your replays. Basically, I never had a problem since I started doing this. Man, look at that. Yes, probably stopped. There was a picture that I posted on the preview with this that looked pretty sick. Wait, let me zoom out a bit. Look at the city there. And by the way, Vitoria is on this side of the river. On the other side, there is another city. And it's looking pretty good, to be fair. Okay, let's watch the landing. Let's say we will be here on the runway. Back the plane, bit, hit. Let's watch it. Not too bad. And guys, don't forget to hit the like button if you haven't already. You know the drill, it helps to push the channel forward because YouTube algorithms and stuff. Oh, look at that. Smooth and safe. And we weren't too much off the touchdown point. I know I didn't land exactly on it, but we weren't too far. Let's see, there's the touchdown point. We landed here. Not too bad, I'll take it. I'll totally take it. Want to see a view, a wing view maybe? A wing view from that side. Oh, there's a lot of balloons there. What? Do you see? Wait. Look, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I saw the 5th somewhere. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4. Wow. That's pretty good. I love the texture of the engine. Real nice. Butter. Even though boxes don't care, but still. That was good. It was a nice descent to resting. Okay, last replay. I wanted to show, sorry, wait. I really wanted a screenshot like this because it looks cool with the mountain in the back. There we go, now we can watch. All the mods, liveries, and so on is on the description. So if you want to fly this flight like this, everything is on there. You can download and get it yourself. Get your Toliss ready like this and fly this cargo flights. Whippo, by the way, thanks so much for giving us the... you were our tourist guide, by the way. Or it was, yeah, like this. You were telling which cities we were passing, and that was really cool. So thank you so much as well for that. Alright, APU on, external power on. We can switch off the APU, unlock the door, and breathe some air. Very nice. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for today. I'm gonna have some rest. I'm still feeling not 100% after the COVID. So we won't be flying more today, but I hope you enjoyed this flight. It was really cool. We have to fly more in Brazil. I was really impressed with how the country looked. Really good. So a really nice plane, really nice everything, really nice scenery. Thank you so much everybody for all your donations, support, likes, and just for your time being here with me and watching and talking. It's really cool. So it's just amazing. Thank you so much, guys. I wish you a fantastic week. You are amazing. Love you all. Bye-bye, guys. See you on the next weekend for some more stuff. Oh, and by the way, I think Tazzy is still flying, so if you want to watch something more, you can go and watch his channel. Bye-bye, guys. Thank you so much.